What it do, guys? We're back with another video, guys. So I went ahead and pulled the dunk out. Y'all know the dunk been in the backyard. And I was just like, bro, I said, man, my transmission on the dunk wasn't doing that until I put the transmission in. Until I put the motor and shit in the car, right? So I'm gonna give y'all a little tip. That's what I found out. Man, I did my research, right? They torque converter, you can't screw the bolt in there. They got them on the outside where you gotta have a nut, and a bolt on. But it was this thick. It was this close from the flywheel and the torque converter. So what I did at first, I clamped them together. Well, not clamped them. I used a nut and a bolt, and I just tightened them on up. And once I tighten it, as I'm tightening it, I'm bending the flywheel. I'm bending it, and then I'm actually pulling the torque converter away from the pump or whatever. So that's why sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it won't, making that squealing. So that's basically what it was, because I was like, what the hell's going on? I'm like, bro, this shit. I'm like, bro, ain't no way I gotta go to the transmission shop just after I put the motor in. So yeah, guys, so what I did, I went and bought some washers. I got some washers, and that gap that was like this big, I put like 2 washers on there. And I basically just put the washers to make it flush, and I tightened back up, and I didn't have to bend it. And bro, when I did that, it don't tick, tap, it don't do none of that no more. I just rode around the block the other while ago. I drove around, bagged it up, hit on it. It wasn't doing it at all. Yeah, man. So like I said, I got that fixed, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. That I came out here. I really didn't want to, but I said I got to, because I've been telling y'all I gotta get my transmission, take it to a shop. But now that I done fixed it, now I done figured out the problem, we good. Man, they probably would have charged the shit out of me rebuilding that motor and thought it was dead the whole time it was dead, man. Or they probably would have fixed that and fucked around and charged me. We good now. Brand new tire. We just gotta clean it up, just dirty. Y'all know that we did get the trans situated. We found out what it is. If y'all going through it, definitely do that. So again, guys, give y'all a demonstration real quick. I know it's raining. Give y'all a demonstration. This your flywheel. And just say this thing is your torque converter, right? Okay. Y'all see that gap? See that big old gap? What I did, I just tightened it just like that. I tightened like that, went to that side, and I tightened it down like that, which made a wop in the flywheel, because I tightened it down, and this one's sticking up, and I tightened it down. Now what I do to fix it is I just put a washer, like 2 washers. You know what I'm saying? However big the gap is, if the gap was like this big, y'all gotta excuse my hand, but if the gap this big, just use some washers. Stick 2 washers in there, 2 small little thin washers, to where when you tighten it down, it don't clamp to bend the flywheel. It just it stays right there. So it all the way around. Put the same amount of washers. So I put 2 thin washers around the flywheel and the torque, between the torque converter and the flywheel, and that level. Now it don't wop no more, because like I said, I was tightening up. I tightened it up, and I tightened the three bolts up. It was bending the flywheel, made a noise. So now we good on that part. So I crank it up, put it in reverse, do all that stuff, and drive. So now I don't have to take it to a transmission shop, which I thought I did. So that is how to put a torque converter or a 5.3 hookup to a 700R or a 350 trans. Could be a 400 trans as well, because it's gonna have the plate on the adapter. You're gonna get a adapter that goes on your flywheel. That's the best one to get, right? But once you adapt it, stems it out, it pushes away from the torque converter.
All right, here's a good demonstration of the installer who put this transmission in. This is a card that I'm taking apart, unknown combination. He knew the converter spacing wasn't correct, and he dealt with it the right way. Here's the washers that I put in there to take up all the gap. Okay, I'm going to take them out and I'm going to measure them. Here's the washers out of the space, out of the converter, between the converter and flex plate. That's a 1/4 inch. What he had was he had 2 of them between the converter and the flex plate. So he gave himself the difference between 1/4, which is 250, and 166. So approximately 94. Here's looking at the converter. Too much. Way too much.
Y'all run into an LS swap on that situation. Thank y'all for watching. Like I said, we're gonna have more dropping how-to videos on the old school projects and stuff like that. So I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, like, turn on post notifications on. Go ahead and hit that bell. Y'all stay tuned to the bills. Stay tuned to everything else we got, man. Yes, sir.